Uh,
What's up, everybody? I'm Darren,
I'm Kim.
and this is 916 Reactions back at you again. Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming to you with a little bit of different content
Yeah.
right now. Something fun, something new.
18 cultural differences between the USA and Europe.
Yeah.
I've been to Europe, but it's mostly on military installations, so I didn't, and I was young, so I'm going to be this, I didn't go out exploring, I just went to the bars and drank, so, but I wish I would have explored more, and
I went to
attention.
Europe. Yeah, just a couple of countries.
yeah. So I'm curious to see what the differences are, because like I said, I was in Europe, I was on a U.S. base, so it was kind of like being in the U.S., so I didn't really,
Yeah.
yeah, so let's see.
Let's check it out. Make sure that you like and subscribe our channel on YouTube called 916 Reactions.
Click the bell, get notified when we drop new videos, and yeah, without further ado, that's French, see, I know that. Europe.
Oh boy, here we go. Get ready.
The USA and Europe are similar in size, population, standard of living, and lifestyle. But as an American myself, after spending more than 1 year of my life in Europe and visiting every single country on the continent, there are some major cultural differences that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
Bonjour! Disclaimer, I know it's impossible to group Europe into one category, so these are general realizations that may not exist in every European country. Here are 18 cultural differences that Europe has over the USA. Bourgeois en Paris. 1. Pay to use public toilets. It's not free to pee or do your business in public. You have to pay usually €1 to use the bathroom, even if it's just to wash your hands.
Is that in restaurants?
He said Europe.
Yeah, but is that like in like, you can't just like walk into a McDonald's and just like kind of like go back and use the bathroom?
We can do that here.
Yeah, you could totally just walk into any restaurant and use their restroom.
Exception, if you are in the hood, some places or very urban, you have to pay, get a token or get a special key or something from the people that work at the establishment because they don't want the riff-raffery going in
I
there
have a
and
funny
making
story
mess.
about a Royal Burger joint chain that
So
happened
some
to me.
places, I would say, some places here in America,
Water is
you
not
have to pay,
free.
but it's very rare. You can go to the bathroom if you need to.
2. Water is not free. When you order water in a restaurant, it usually comes in a tiny glass bottle and costs €2 to €5. They love sparkling water too, so make sure to tell them you want still water.
Yes, that happened to me.
Anywhere you go in America, if
Still
it's a
water.
sit-down restaurant, you will get a glass of water for free. They'll just bring you water. And, I mean, sometimes you have to ask for ice. We drink our water cold here.
Yes,
But
I always get it without ice.
I couldn't imagine going to a sit-down restaurant and actually having to pay for the water. That's
Yeah.
so weird.
And also the sparkling thing. I know that you're supposed to say, "Can I have still water?" Because theirs is typically, if you ask for water, they'll
Is that the
bring
same
you
thing as flat water?
the bubbly.
Wow.
Get a still
Yeah,
water, please?
flat
Travel
water.
tip. Carry around an empty water bottle and fill it up in sinks or public fountains. It's all
Hello.
purified. 3. Every city has history. In America, we don't have much to talk about before the 17th century. In Europe, some castles are 500 years older than the US even became a country. 4. They drive less.
True.
Public transportation is everywhere and efficient in Europe, and most cities are pedestrian and bike friendly. There's really no need for a car, and gas is too expensive anyways.
I could not imagine not having my car.
Yeah.
I can't imagine good public transportation anyways. We don't, I mean...
We have public transportation, but since the country is so large and spread out.
I don't even know where the nearest bus stop to here is. Do the buses even run around?
There's little blue signs. Yeah, they do, but not in our neighborhood.
Uber and Lyft. That's how if you need a public transportation.
I don't know, do they have Uber and Lyft in Europe?
Yeah, they do.
They do.
I know we like downtown, like if you get into like the center of the city, we have light rails or like
You
trains
don't
or
need
trolleys
really a
and stuff to
car
get
in the
around.
downtown areas.
But yeah, the cities are so spread out here. And there's no public transportation. And this is California. We love our cars.
5. Sports are not a family affair. In the States, we pregame and drink beers and tailgate for sports games with our families and friends.
True.
In Europe, sports aren't such big events, except for soccer, which they love. 6. Smaller food portions. This is the size of a normal meal in Europe. And this is a standard Coke. Also, ketchup is not free and comes in glass bottles. Seriously? 7.
What?
Cigarettes are fashionable.
Whoa.
They aren't
Hold on. Let me run that back.
Whoa. Especially the food, since we're so.
What is that?
I don't know.
size as a
Maybe
normal
mashed
meal in Europe.
potatoes?
And this is a standard Coke.
You have to pay for ketchup and look how small.
It's a good thing.
It really is a good thing. It's just such a trip, dude. It's
for health reasons. That's good.
You go to a restaurant here. There's ketchup, mustard, every condiment on the table, and it's just.
I mean, it's
provided.
not a secret that we obviously have bigger portions here, and it's. I mean, it's a well-known fact
What
that
a trip,
we have
though.
an obesity issue.
So, ketchup is not free and
Trip.
comes in glass bottles. Seriously? 7. Cigarettes are fashionable. They aren't so looked down upon among Europeans either. I guess they don't have the DARE program in Europe. In other words, smoking equals cool. 8. They dress nicer. They don't just throw on basketball shorts, a university
True.
t-shirt, and sandals.
That's
Nope.
true.
They always dress to impress. And about those haircuts. 9. They can speak multiple languages. It's not uncommon to
True.
meet Europeans who speak 4, 5, or 6 languages fluently.
This beer is very good.
What? You speak 2.
I speak 2.
I speak 1.5.
I speak like 2.5. My Italian is pretty good.
Yeah. I speak very fluent English, American English. I understand Spanish, can speak a little bit, but I speak hood pretty well, so fuck off, man. Let's go.
Das Bier ist ausgezeichnet. To pivo je výborný. Je to
Wow.
pivo очень вкусné. To pivo je veľmi dobré.
That's crazy.
10. They
Oh my
recycle
god,
more.
that's
Metal
crazy.
cans, plastic, paper, bottles. Europeans recycle more and take better care of their environment.
That's cool.
Good
In
for
Germany,
you.
the government
Good job.
incentivizes you with 25 cents for returning an empty bottle. Empty water bottle.
See? Incentivize. There wouldn't be as much. We recycle here, but most of the stuff doesn't get processed. Anyway, you don't want to hear my rants.
But,
You don't wanna hear my
that's
rants.
cool, though. Yeah.
Good job. Europe.
Can make you rich in Germany. Many Americans seem to throw trash on the streets without thinking about the
Unfortunately.
consequences. 11. Coins actually matter. Don't
I hear.
lose your euros. This handful of coins is 20 euros or 24 US dollars.
Okay, I've always had
Dang.
this question for Europeans. When I went, we would get a lot of coins like that, and to Americans, coins are just change. It's kind of like loose
They
change you
kinda
just
take
throw
up
away
your
somewhere.
pocket and-
They don't equal full bills, like $1 or a
No.
pound. It's just like a fraction of it. How do you guys carry that stuff around? That is so heavy. It's like you have a.
Fanny pack?
I hate when I have pockets full of change.
Yeah,
And it's like
it
fuck,
weighs
you're
you
digging
down.
through stuff, and it's like and it could fall out. It's just
But that's like, those are like dollars. Those
Yeah,
are like
that's-
American dollars.
that's crazy. I just let us know in the comments how you carry your change around.
Yeah,
in Europe if you're
how-
carrying
How does
24,
it not weigh down your? Maybe they use debit cards like here, or
and they're probably not sagging their pants, so it's probably easy.
If these were quarters, it'd be about $3. See the difference? 12. Toilets
Yeah.
have 2 buttons. This
Oh.
makes a lot more sense, right? Big ones for poop, small ones for pee to
I
save
did
a
not
lot of
know
water
that.
every
That makes
flush.
sense.
Also, bathroom sinks are tiny. It's like for little kids. 13. Electric
Oh,
cars.
wow.
It's more and more common to drive small electric cars in Europe. Once again, better
Okay.
for the environment. And you can pull into these parking spaces and you charge it. It's so simple.
That's
14.
cool.
Fewer
Limited
trash cans.
space.
I never have this problem back home, but in Europe, it always seems like there's a trash can every 2 miles. But believe it or not, the streets are clean.
Wow.
15. Street signs are tricky. Can't find the street sign? Look on the building. It's usually there. 16. Dinner is an all-night activity. Expect to spend 3 or more hours.
Couldn't do
That
it,
I've
man.
heard.
I couldn't
like-
do it.
What? I can. I like eating. I like.
I get
taking my own
antsy
time.
just sitting around for too long. It's like a 3-hour dinner.
No, just think of it like for the reverse here. Our big, huge meal that people take a long time to eat is typically brunch in this country, in America. So that is a good 2 hours, and that's about. And if it depends how drunk your friends get, and that can go into
And how
maybe
soon
3
they want to go to
hours.
the next place to get another drink somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They end up going bar hopping, which yeah.
We're
So-
schmoozing and eating with your friends at the dinner table. In the US, if we wait more than 5 minutes to get our check, we talk to the manager.
Mhm.
Don't
Oh,
be in
yeah.
a hurry if you're going to
They
dinner with
do.
Europeans. 17. They love the outdoors. You'll notice this by seeing tons of parks and outdoor cafes all over Europe. They love their
Okay.
leisure
That's
time,
cool.
and they don't use
That's
their
very
phones as
cool.
much as we do.
That's
18. Longer vacation. Many European countries, like France, have 6 or more weeks of
Oh.
vacation, or holiday as they call it.
What? Oh my god. That's
How do you
insane.
get any work done?
Thank God. I want
6 weeks. And then they say,
That's
you know,
amazing.
you get 2 weeks from a U.S. company if it's a good company, but it's also like you don't get those 2 weeks right away.
No.
You have to work for maybe a year until you start accumulating vacation days, and so you have to actually accumulate the days until you get that 2 weeks. So it could be a good
2 weeks is
2 years before you get a week off.
And then it goes into about like as if you're with the company like 5 years or more, they might squeeze in a third week or a fourth week. That's
if you're a high management.
That's pushing it. So 2 weeks is about standard in America.
And it takes a long time to get there for that. Wow, that's a trip, man. How
that's
cool.
That's great, though. I think that's wonderful.
That's why they're so laid back over there, man.
Yeah, chill, man.
The U.S., 2 weeks would be generous. So, what do you guys think? Did I miss anything on this list?
No,
I'd love to know your thoughts.
Way to go, Drew Binsky.
True. You did a good job.
That was
I think
cool.
he was right on.
I mean,
from my time in Europe and my time obviously living here, I think he was pretty right on most of those.
It's so weird to think that as Americans, you know, we always think like, oh man, this is how everybody else lives because we, you know, entertainment, food, not necessarily food, but arts and stuff like that. People kind of take their cue from what direction the U.S. is going, you know. Mm. But we're so far behind on things like freaking...
That they're very eco-friendly.
Yeah,
there,
eco-friendly. The public fountains with purified water.
God,
you don't want to drink out of a public fountain around here unless you absolutely have to because someone's either peed in it or it's got lead pipes.
Or it's just you don't know the quality of the water. It varies so much.
Yeah, I mean from town to town or city to city.
Yeah.
It's just, like it. Is it more expensive in Europe?
I think there are a lot of things that I like about Europe that I think could be cool if we incorporated some of those here.
All right. Well, 916 Reactions, I'm Darren.
I'm Kim.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell.
Yes, we want to get to our 500 subscribers.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. We're so close.
So
if you don't mind subscribing.
And if you got some cool places or videos of Europe that you want us to check out, then we'd be more than happy to because we are digital world travelers right now because of the pandemic. So we'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.